Time to wake up, wipe the crust out your eyes. Me and Big Mike about to take up your time. It's the shake up.
If Piccolo ever beat your behind with the cape and the do-rag on, you are trash.
You shouldn't have been fighting. You should have stepped away. you should have left.
Oh my gosh, bro, that is so funny.
Oh shit.
It is so real. Like, I promise you, if I was a bad guy or whatever, Piccolo beat my behind and he didn't lose no clothing. I'm not telling anybody.
He takes that shit off when training gets real. Training gets real.
Training.
You was less than training.
Marcus, we talking about practice.
we was talking about stretching. You was light work. My boy was counting in his head till he was done with you. He said,
literally,
10, 9,
literally.
And 1, you're done.
I promise you, Batman couldn't get that information out of me, bro. I'm taking that to the grave.
That's going to the grave. You can't lose to Piccolo with the cape and the Dewey on. Nah. Nah, you can't lose to that.
I would sooner tell you that Yamcha beat my ass than I would tell you that Piccolo kept on his clothes.
Nah, Yamcha, dude. The only thing I've ever seen Yamcha do is lay on the ground. That's crazy. I ain't never seen him even put a hand on anybody.
Dude. That dude was so scary in like the first part of the Dragon Ball. After that,
my boy was just a punching bag in Super.
It's the fact that TN has like canonically done more for the.
They weren't even worried about bringing him back. It was until Goku was gone. They was like, "Yo, we gotta bring them back." What about Yamcha? Yeah, all of them. I guess all of them. I guess.
Yeah, like all. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, we can get all of them. That's fine.
We can get them. We're gonna ask for people anyways. I might as well bring Yamcha back, but he's not fighting anymore.
Speaking of not fighting, he is the boldest character in the world to continue to wear his action outfit. And just to do it, just to do it,
just to do it,
just to be.
There was no reason for him to be out there like that.
It's not a reason.
Just for him to end up in the fetal position inside of a crater that he was put in,
bro.
My boy was rocked to sleep.
It's the fact he's never fought Nappa, he never fought Vegeta, he never fought Cell. TN can say that he fought Cell. Yamcha can say it, but he'd be lying.
He'd be lying. He was there. He was there, but he didn't fight. I don't think he fought anybody.
The only people he fought in the Cell Saga was the Cell Juniors, one of the Cell Juniors.
who fought the son,
who was 100% Rocky. Yeah, I was 100% Rocky his shit, by the way. Like if, to be fair, all of them were getting rocked, but like him specifically, no shot. If you're not beating a Cyberman, you're not beating.
If you're Yamcha's child, you was never saying my dad could beat your ass.
Yeah,
you are never saying that. You were never saying my dad could beat your dad in a fight. You never said that.
If Yamcha was my dad, I would tell people my mom's name, and then I would say my Uncle Vegeta. like I'm never.
Yo, my Uncle Vegeta would catch your ass.
Yeah,
what about your dad? Don't worry about him.
Don't worry about
my
him.
Uncle Vegeta, though, he's trouble. I promise you.
Is your dad not around? Is your dad here?
No, he's busy right now.
Yeah.
Can't come to the phone.
You know, Like, he's around, you know. Like I'm not fatherless, you know.
Yamcha is the equivalent to like the dumb trope in the anime. You know, it's not that he is dumb. He's just the equivalent to a dumb trope.
No,
You know, like
he's just like he's the always getting beat up on version of just like the dumb show.
Yeah.
It's the fact that like I'm not even joking when I say those. I just thought about this. Rock Lee might actually.
Rock Lee would put his hands on Yamcha. Easy.
Rock Lee from like first series.
First season, Rock Lee as a child beat Yamcha's ass. Rock Lee with the fucking ankle weights on will beat Yamcha's ass. Let me tell you,
bro.
You know who else would beat Yamcha's ass? Naruto before he learned any jutsu.
The first episode before the scroll.
Naruto mad as hell. Mad as hell he can't even do a simple clone jutsu. He beat Yamcha's ass.
And it's like name that ninja would be Yamcha's. The ramen shop owner.
Yo, supporting cast would be Yamcha's ass.
Bro.
Nah,
oh
damn.
my!
We gotta stop disrespecting Yamcha, bro.
I mean, let's stop doing it.
I think Yamcha needs to stop disrespecting
I was about to
himself.
say, like, we can actively stop doing it, but just, I mean, the guy exists, you know.
I'm pretty sure Bulma's beat Yamcha's ass.
100%, 1,000%. That's
oh my god!
And she's a breadwinner.
Sick of shit.
All right, we're 6 minutes in with no intro.
No. I actually have an idea. All right, we gotta run this.
Okay.
All right. So we talked about it last week. Was like we tried a couple intros out. You did one. I did one. I got a new thing. All right?
Okay.
See, what I sent you was 3 scripts. Okay, there's option 1, option 2, option 3. ChatGPT created these, all right? So it's labeled Keel, Big Mike, you know, and then it's both of us. I don't think we're gonna nail the both of us part, but we're gonna try. We can ignore all of the like sound cue, all that shit. We can ignore all that shit.
Chill.
So when I first created this, bro, I forgot to like tell the ChatGPT what the show was about. So it thought it was it thought I was talking about bowling and sports.
No.
So if you see option 2 has a bowling ball and some pins, it's because it thought I was talking about bowling. So then I told it, I was like, this is an anime show, and it still kept the same shit, just like changed it to anime. So we're gonna try the first one.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna start off because it starts with me. Then you know you go in and follow the script, follow my cue. Okay.
We might need a couple.
Can't laugh.
We might need a couple takes of this.
Okay,
one, bro.
Okay. Now this is gonna go by so quick. We're actors. We're good.
We got this.
All right. So you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. It's you can't. No, you did. You can't. I heard something. I heard something come out your mic. Nah, I heard something come out your side. I swear. On everything I love. On everything I love. All right.
I promise you I didn't do anything.
Look, I forgive you. We're gonna keep moving.
I'm gonna mute when this is my part.
All right. Ready?
Yeah.
It's Saturday. Okay. All right.
I didn't know it was rhetorical.
No. It's cool. It's cool. It's fine.
I muted.
All right. Okay. It's Saturday morning. Grab your coffee, grab your crew, and roll into the weekend with us.
I'm Big Mike.
Oh, you can't. Yo, I ain't never heard someone sound more like a hostage in their life. I'm Big Mike.
Marcos, I don't even understand. I'm crying.
You don't like my announcer voice, or what's up?
I just I was just like trying not to read this. I have to. Grab your coffee, grab your crew, roll into the weekend.
Grab your coffee, grab your crew, and roll into the weekend with us.
I'm Big Mike.
And I'm Keel. And this is Saturday Morning Bull.
I can't.
All right.
You asked the question yesterday that
Yeah.
I at first had an answer for, and I told you my answer was heartbreaking. So the question that you asked me was, who has more aura between Gojo and Sung Jinwoo?
Yes.
My answer at first
Okay.
was Gojo, and I was heartbreaking because I am extremely biased when it comes to Sung Jinwoo.
Okay.
I don't have the same
agree
answer
with
now.
that take. You don't have, or you do?
I don't, because
okay.
Here's what I'm trying to look at for both of them.
Yeah.
Both of them are capable of killing people with their aura. Like they don't have to lift a hand for an enemy to die. For Gojo's, because he literally has a passive that kills people that try to mess with him. Like he just, I forget what was his name, Habani Hinabi, the tree.
Yeah. Yeah. He literally just walked up to him and made him explode.
Like just blew up. Like it was that killer was passive, quite literally.
Wasn't touching him. It was all just energy that he had pinned this dude onto the wall until he couldn't take the pressure anymore and just erupted.
Quite literally aura. Killed him with aura.
Yeah.
Literally, in the sense of every sense of the word. Now, in a different way, Sung Jinwoo also can kill people with his quote unquote aura, because he doesn't have, depending on the level of the opponent, he doesn't have to fight.
Yeah.
He you know, like he's at a
shadows.
Point, exactly. Like he's at a point where he fights just, you know, in case the opponent is too strong, or like just make sure he's not rusty. Like he stays in the game.
Yeah, he just has an army with him that can handle his light work.
Like literally.
Like literally has, but here's what I will say that separates them both. Okay. The whole premise of Gojo is that the world is safer when he's alive. So much so that the goal of the enemy is to kill or seal him.
Yeah.
They can't kill him, so they have to seal him.
To your
even
point,
Sukuna.
Yeah.
Sukuna says we can't do this if Gojo is not is there. You can't.
To your point, it's the fact that they acknowledge you have to either kill him or seal him, and they immediately go, by the way, we just said option one just so everybody was aware, like for the plot. We can't do it.
Yeah. It's not, I don't think anyone is literally capable of doing this. So the only option we have is to seal him.
Like that.
And even when they sealed him, they were like, nah, there's something different about this seal.
Yeah, right.
Like this dude might get out on his own if we're not careful. And that's the thing, is that there was only one. Here's the other thing. There are multiple characters in JJK that, in my opinion, have more aura than Sunjin, right?
Sung Jinwoo? Like,
yeah.
Well, now we're getting a little...
Toji. Sukuna.
Sukuna does not... You said who?
Toji. Fushiguro. The guy who literally killed Gojo. The guy who literally, like, made it so that Gojo has to walk the rest of his life protected, has to focus on protecting himself the whole time.
So I am gonna throw a little spice in there for you. I am gonna throw a little something in there. He did not do that solely by himself. The whole thing with Gojo is the fact that you have to exhaust him to have a chance to kill him. You have to
but he was not. Even so, he exhausted him. Gojo, was fast enough, Toji was so fast that Gojo didn't even have time to react to defend himself.
Because he's tired.
even if yes, yes, but I think Gojo, even if he's tired, could still defend himself against any other sorcerer.
It genuinely, like, I think I think, oh, man, I think the thing with Gojo is quite literally right, because all around defense, right? Can't touch him, blah blah blah.
I agree with you.
I'm not gonna say any sorcerer could have got him in that same, to your point, like, I'm not gonna say any sorcerer could do it, but also the fact, I think
there's maybe like a handful that possibly had a chance to slip through, but even so, none of them had the guts to do it like Toji did.
none of them was broken enough to do it.
Here's the thing with Fushiguro. He saw this motherfucker. He said, "I'm gonna kill him one day."
Did he say that?
Said, yeah, it's not like word for word, but he said, "That's my enemy. I'm gonna get him one day. That's who I need to beat." That's what he said, essentially, and was his goal, was to be that strong to do that.
So what you're saying is the way that he beat him is that he had been plotting on him for years on some Batman shit, on some Batman level shit, and that's how he beat him, which I agree with.
But here's the thing: I think we're misunderstanding what aura really means, because aura doesn't necessarily mean you are the strongest. It's a sense of energy that you have in the world that makes people feel like you are the strongest.
Okay,
it's confidence to the extent that it's palpable to other people around you.
The thing, here's what's killing me.
Because here's the thing, what's his name?
Sung Jinwoo.
Sung Jinwoo. Did I say that right?
Sung Jinwoo, yeah.
Okay, so he was level 1, right? He was probably the weakest.
Yeah, he was.
And he stayed that way. He hid that. He hid that for so long. He somewhat gets off on the fact that people don't look at him and see him as the strongest person in the world, right? They don't even acknowledge it because they look at his level and they're like, he's nothing, right?
Yeah, right.
But he farms aura like he knows the camera's watching. Still,
always.
Somehow, this dude's on top of a building in the city, and the camera's panning around him, and he is posted like he knows the camera's panning around him.
I refuse to believe that he does not know he's the main character. Like I know there's just no. I understand this is just a show. I understand it's just an anime, but I've never seen a character pose ready in almost every
shot.
Like,
even when he's fighting. My boy's farming. But here's the thing. People don't, in the world that he's in, people don't even know it. They can't even look at him and know it.
True.
Right? But Gojo, everybody know. Even the announcer in the show, he goes, "This is the fastest sorcerer ever. Second to Gojo."
The sorcerer do be blazing. The announcer does blaze. The narrators stay. No one.
In the first episode.
No
in the first episode.
This record, except of course for Satoru Gojo. Okay. Doing tricks on it, are we?
Bro, spinning on that shit. But here's the thing. Here's the other thing. Is first episode, you know how strong Gojo is.
True.
It just the first episode, you find that out. Right?
Right.
And to the point where he sits on Sukuna's back and he's just like, "I'm chilling."
True. Okay.
You ain't shit. Although that is one finger, Sukuna.
Right.
It's a little different.
Right. It is different. He's not as strong, but he does confidently say, like, I'm pretty certain I can take him.
I could body you if you step toe to toe with me.
Okay, let me say this. Current state anime, Gojo has it. At the end of the story, Sung Jinwoo has it. As somebody who's finished both stories, I'm giving it to Sung Jinwoo. But current state, what we've all seen, I am gonna give it to Gojo.
So that's what I was going to preface. Is I'm talking strictly off anime, what's been released.
Yeah.
What people see, majority of people have seen, Gojo takes that shit.
100%.
Just does.
You crying should not like be repetitive in my head as much as it is. But it is. You crying? You know how many times I try to do that? You know how many times I like walk in my apartment, 30 years old, try to do that and make it as like just raw as Gojo does it?
Yeah.
Every day. It's never worked.
Oh man, but that was a fun conversation, especially when you have someone trying to defend the other side, because it's just strictly like the fact that the announcer glazes him. The fact that this whole show, you would think he's the main character. You would think that. You wouldn't even like talk about Itadori.
No, true. Like he literally overshadows and he overshadows all the other characters. I think
100%.
That's what makes Gojo honestly one of my he's probably one of my favorite anime characters, because he's such an anomaly where there's this like we've seen people, three signing, we've seen people give, kudos to like the Bleach captains and then like One Piece the warlords, but this is like somebody who their very existence like influences the world they're in, like quite doesn't have to take the powers, just Gojo being Gojo. Like you want to put a hit on this dude, okay, cool, you're gonna need to like send bodies.
They literally created a veil that can only keep Gojo out. That can
only keep. Hey, we're confident we can take out 99% of the sorcerers here. 99.9.
But if Gojo gets through this shit, we are fucked.
We're done. We're done. I like literally. I'm cool. The thing that I absolutely love is how the anime community has like come together to be like, Gojo is so raw. He made Jogo look like a bitch. Only for it to turn out that Jogo's probably like top 5 strongest in that verse, because he bodies Nanami, Maki, the head of the Fushiguro clan, bodies them quick, fast, in a hurry. They didn't even really fight back. Yes, they were a little tired from the fight they just had. I'm gonna tell you right now, zero bearing on him turning Nanami into a shmore. Like zero. That in like, and Gojo makes light work of him. Not only that, Sukuna makes light work of him. Quick. Yeah. So the first fight that Gojo had with him, he literally like was messing with him. He's like, "Look, we can't even touch. Look at this. I'm holding your hand." Bro left the fight, grabbed Yuji.
Yeah, I came back and he said, "Watch me whip this dude's ass."
Hey, see what you learn from this. Like what?
You see this? This is called a domain. My boy was teaching the class while beating his ass.
Everything. That's on Jogo for staying, bro. This dude he left and brought back a student, a first year. This dude not even about to graduate. He just started. He's bringing him here to beat to show him how to whoop somebody's ass. Stop playing with me.
Here's my question, because I feel it's just getting into JJK with Geto. I feel like because he's second to Gojo, right? Like he's supposed to be the second strongest sorcerer other than Gojo, right? Because I feel like I haven't really seen Geto fight fully, right? Other than when he fought back against Toji, right? He lost that.
I don't think it's necessary. Well, no, because Gojo did refer to the both of them as the strongest.
Gojo constantly like praises him as like as strong as him, but
right, like if not close to. I mean, one, you're not okay. Wait, did you finish season 2?
Yeah.
Okay, so what you're not really gonna see, at least I don't remember seeing like the full power of Geto outside of what he did in the movie, and then the prequel, like the prequel
Zero
part. Yeah, and Zero, because he's not in control of his body.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's like I feel like we never get to see like Gato's full like ability, right?
Yeah.
Because he fights Toji, but he loses that pretty quickly, and it's just like you don't really get to see, like, what his power is, what his sorcery is, right? And that's why he gets picked to be who he is now. But like, I don't know, man. It kind of sucks because I would like to see that hand-to-hand combat between him and Gojo for real go down.
Yeah.
Because I feel like here's the thing: Gojo would probably hold back. To be honest, though,
I don't think he would.
you don't think so?
I genuinely don't think he would. I don't think he, especially him being as strong or not being as strong, but being close to as strong as Gojo. I don't think he would. I don't think he would. Because even with at the end of the movie, he kills him. Like I don't think ultimately he would hold back.
Yeah.
If they really came to blows.
Yeah, but dude, I'm so excited for 3. Like, after reading as far as I have through the manga, like I'm excited for this next arc. Like,
it's a good arc, bro.
Like, it's been really fun to read it, and don't want to spoil anything, but it gets really good. I'm really, really excited to see why it garnered so much hate at the end, because it really did.
It really did, and I get it, but it's really I can't trash the JJK ending and not trash the ending of Bleach. Let me put it that way.
Oh, okay.
It's
okay.
It's
Here's
very
my
simple.
question, because we do this often. We trash Naruto's ending. Which one would have deserved it more? Like, more hate?
Naruto's ending.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's good.
My thing again, in the last, I don't know, 10 we're talking about chapters, maybe like 10 chapters of the manga, you introduce a entirely new species, entirely new concept, and answer the question that nobody had about where ninjutsu came from. I just feel like it was, I don't know. I feel like they intentionally set up for Boruto. Yeah. But you have such a groundbreaking, like, world-changing series like Naruto. You focus on Naruto's story. Boruto, you want to tell that second story, you wait. I think the movie would have been the way they did the movie where they introduced Boruto. I think that would have been fine. They didn't, if they would have introduced the aliens and all the other stuff. Cool. Like, okay, cool. We're kicking off a new series that way. I'm fine with that. But the alien MILF at the end just wasn't like, I didn't either.
I agree. I mean, that shit, I mean, like, to be honest, like, when it was happening, when I was watching it, right, and getting through it, I was like, I don't care for this, like, the whole time. I'm like, I really just wanted to see Naruto bust Madara's ass. That's all I wanted.
Right.
Like, that's the fight I was expecting. I was expecting that 1v1, and you really don't get it. But then what satisfied me for the ending was Sasuke versus Naruto again.
For sure.
Right?
For sure.
And that, like, that little saga ending itself, right? And so for me, I think that's what kind of satisfied it for me. But like, like, looking back at it, I just am so sad that I went through this whole story, this whole line, and then it ends the way it does, and I'm just like, kind of left like almost
like
let
wanting
down.
more. No, 100%, because you're like, and then I think I know that Naruto is, end up his a shonen, so it's gonna have some goofy parts. We can't be serious in the oh, sorry. Am I back?
Yeah, you're back.
Like, Naruto's a shonen, it's gonna have some goofy parts, but we can't be serious in the last battle. Like, we gotta have Naruto and Sasuke do the sexy jutsu on the alien MILF. Like, we can't just like, for what, like, for what possible. I don't it's,
Yo, they had to bring sexy jutsu back at the end, huh? They just had to.
You had, like, really? We're not like, hey guys, we're in the war. like,
like guys, the Leaf Village might not exist anymore if we don't get our shit together. You know,
people have died. They're currently trapped in the Genjutsu.
Every village is at stake right now. And we're doing sexy
jutsu. They had to the Shikamaru Choji and Ino had to rebury Asuma, but we're doing some goofy shit at the end. Okay.
Fuck, dude.
It was so
Oh
unnecessary.
Yeah, it will forever trash that ending. Though I love the show, right?
100%.
I still love the show and I still respect it. I just hated the ending, and I just, man, it's just, it's crazy because that to me it would be easily number one anime above Full Metal Alchemist if they got the ending right.
Oh, I don't know about that one.
Really?
Yeah.
I just think if they got the ending right, I think because of the character development for Naruto, and then also just all the love I have for so many more characters in Naruto, like and the stories, the emotions I felt, and everything, the lessons learned. This is something I want to get into too, but I'll finish my thought. I think that though I learned a lot from Full Metal Alchemist, and don't get me wrong, it's still a great anime. It's the greatest anime. I'll put it on number one on both, like on any list you could give me. It's I'll put it number one, you know. But why can't you? Why wouldn't you?
I just from the start of Full Metal Alchemist, we get introduced to the Elric brothers, mostly looking at Edward, where he's convinced that alchemy can do anything. Alchemy can solve all his problems. He tried to use it to bring back his mother. He's just like, oh, we did it wrong, but alchemy is still the answer. To get to the end, spoiler alert for anybody who hasn't watched it, but to get to the end of Full Metal Alchemist, and this dude happily gives up his alchemy to bring back his brother.
Yeah.
And then doesn't hyperfixate on it like he used to. He just starts to adapt. And then all the other characters that you run into, the homunculus, all the different, like how they're able to take greed and make him understandable. Envy, how envy was like envious of humans, that they get to be human. Like, I don't know, man. I can't put, even if they did the ending of Naruto right, I can't put that over that. And this is I can't, bro. And this is R.I.P. to Maze Hughes to the day that I die.
I mean, I can respect that. Right? I respect that. I think just for me, like, it would get there for me, right? I think it would critically, because remember last week I talked about critical and then just more impactful shows. For me, they're different. Like top 5 for those are different. I think Full Metal hits both of those lists as number one, but I think more impactful, I think I would have to bump Naruto into that list, and if the ending was just right.
I don't disagree, because impactful, we're like, remind me, impactful is just like you can see the impact it has on not just like anime watchers, but manga readers and just like other stories down the line for like other art. 100% agree. I don't think there's I think a lot of people will absolutely say that Fullmetal Alchemist is their favorite anime. I can't say what, like, I can't really think to what comes to mind what mainstream animes, big successful ones like JJK, that were influenced by Fullmetal Alchemist. But at the same time, I feel like that's one that's hard to really imitate.
Oh yeah, 100%. I don't think they'll ever go down, like, you'll ever be able to take this like an idea from Full Metal and make something new with it. Like it is such a successful individual like storyline that stands alone. It just stands alone. Like I don't think there's any other art that's out there that does what it did. But yeah, I mean, because Impact is different, right? So like
Right.
here's where I wanted to get to is like I was watching people talk about Avatar: The Last Airbender. Though
Mhm.
it's a cartoon, that's debatable wherever you want to go with that. I don't care. But they were comparing Legend of Korra to Avatar: The Last Airbender,
Mhm.
and they were saying like the differences between the two, right?
Mhm.
Obviously, like when you look at Legend of Korra, she fought very what people would argue. I'm not saying this, but they would argue like stronger opponents. I don't think that. I think Aang definitely did fight stronger opponents.
Mhm.
Where Legend of Korra kind of went wrong was in Avatar: The Last Airbender. Not only did you have Aang, the Avatar that you love dearly, right?
Right.
But you also love every supporting character around him.
True.
Iroh, Katara, like you loved everything around it.
True.
Him,
True.
right? And then also the lessons learned throughout the way,
True.
right? Like, there's like, because I feel like currently there's a current thing happening where we have TikTok brain or just have like we want to get to the story quicker, and we don't care about the lessons. Like I can't think of a current anime that really taught me anything, but Avatar did, right? And
1000%.
even Naruto did. So it's like
I would yeah, I would agree with I do think we've gotten more interested in like Attack on Titan. I definitely think there's definitely lessons in that one.
sure, yeah.
I would say Demon Slayer, the little bit I know about it, you know, the demons had their all backstory, so I guess, you know, the lesson there is you never know somebody's past, you never know what somebody's been through. You can make that argument for
Yeah.
like that. But I don't know if they, to your point, I don't know if they've really been like as impactful as these other ones were. Like,
I
you
think
know,
like definitely AOT has that aspect to it, right? And it was
Right.
pretty impactful, but like you don't get that from like well, I'm trying to think of like a one that I definitely just Solo Leveling. You're not going to get that from Solo Leveling. Let's just be real. There's not an the only
what you're gonna do is stop disrespecting my goat, because
am I wrong? Am I
the
wrong?
lesson in Solo Leveling is
that you have all the power. You be strong
wake
forever.
Up one day and they say, "Do you want to be a player?" You say yes. That's
you say yes real fast. But no, like you don't get those impactful lessons that like you would get from Avatar whenever he learned how to free his chakra, when he learned how to that ding sound comes on and all of a sudden his chakra is all aligned, he's good. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't
I hear you.
You don't get those.
I feel like there are still lessons, but I feel like the lessons are
often overshadowed.
100% overshadowed by like action and it's just the animation itself, right? Like people,
Yeah.
that's one thing I've definitely noticed. People have become so fixated on like animation, and don't get me wrong,
Yeah,
it's hard for me to watch. Well, I can't even say that because it's definitely hard for me to watch the bad animated one. But I was like about to say like older ones are harder for me to watch. But I've been watching Samurai Champloo. It's not as old, but it's definitely like early 2000s anime. If I'm correct, I'm looking it up in a minute. But and you know this, but the animation doesn't, you know, so it's definitely dated. But also, I love the story. I love the characters. It's interesting. The style is cool. Like
yeah.
You know, it has
obviously there's obvious things that overpower the like distaste for whatever you're looking at. You're just like, well, the characters are fun. The storyline's awesome. I can follow along, and I just want to keep watching. So I don't care. I'm gonna look past the poor animation and try to maintain, you know.
Exactly. Like
my attention, right?
There's other stuff here that like is I'm interested in, so it's fine. But I'm with you though. Like it's I do feel like there's still lessons, but they're just getting people become more attracted to the art and just the fight scenes, like the action scenes, the fight choreography, all that. So it's kind of hard to it's hard to like for those lessons to come through, because like even like I said, Demon Slayer, don't know much about it, but my understanding is like pretty much all the demons used to be human, and they all had their stories about how they became demons. So like that in and of itself, you get that backstory.
Well, Mark Phillips kind of made me laugh because he said this about Demon Slayer. He said Muzan Kibutsuji is the worst villain ever because Nezuko was able to fix his problem before he could in 3 seasons. and that made me think for a second.
Also, how long that been?
And she didn't even have to kill a single soul.
She hasn't killed nobody. She just got here. You've been here.
Yep.
You.
She just had to hide from the sun for a little bit, so she figured out her power.
Bro.
Didn't kill a single person. She slept a hell of a lot. You know, I don't think she even killed technically a demon yet.
It's like literally the best character in the show. She's genuinely the best. I've said this before. If Demon Slayer was Nezuko's journey, I would watch it. If it was strictly Nezuko, I would watch it.
Yeah, so I was like, damn. Yeah, that's a good solid point there. You know,
as a solid point.
I can't argue that. There's no refuting that. Kibutsuji couldn't figure shit out that Nezuko figured out in like 3 seasons, and she wasn't even looking for the answer. she just stumbled upon it.
It's gonna happen.
So for me, it's kind of like, damn, all right, I guess. But now he's mad about it, so we gotta see what he does about that.
Cry.
Well, I'll see what he does about that. No, because that you fucking maybe we'll see, dude. I'll let you know if he cries.
Oh man, let me stop, bro. I'm sure somebody gonna say somebody. One of my viewers commented on the last one. He said, "Demon Slayer slander is crazy."
Yeah, nah.
Oh man.
Look, for me, I'm still gonna watch, still like it, still love it. So
right,
I'm
right.
Stick to that, but yeah, your hate towards it is palpable and funny all at the same time.
Yeah, bro. I just you know, I think what kind of just killed it for me. Not killed it, but like just heard it is when I read whatever article it was where the author said that none of their powers happen like in like the stuff that we see them do with the water style, fire style, with all that. None of that happens in the show. That's just art for us. So it's not just us watching them swinging swords.
And they're just dancing. Yeah, they're just dancing with swords, and then it just looks pretty to us. But
I just feel so betrayed by that.
Yeah, I get that. I can get that. I'm trying to think what else, man. I had so much to say yesterday, and I was like, we're gonna hold back. I forgot so much.
One of them was you Undercover Shinobi.
Yeah, Undercover Shinobi.
Yeah, I finished the first chapter. I did not read the other ones yet.
I got stuck watching JJK or reading JJK. I'm not gonna lie, but I read the first chapter. I love it. Definitely gonna read more. We talked about this though. It kind of slow in the first chapter. I don't think. Well, I didn't get excited till the end. Right. That was like.
Yeah.
That was like where I was like towards the end of the chapter was when I was like, oh shit! Like, hold on now. This dude might be the real deal. And you talked about this because it's like it's in his eyes.
The eyes, bro. The eyes.
When he stepped up to Homeboy and he looked at him, he gave him a look.
It was
and
this part made me kind of laugh. So, like you said, it's the first time he looked at him, right? And then they did
Yeah.
the simulation. They had him chopping his head off. And then, as they're walking away, it's him turning around the second time to look at him. And the teacher like, hell nah. Hey, y'all go to the gym. Don't follow me.
He said, okay, I'll let you guys go do. And he's like, hold on now, where are you going? And he chased his ass, bro. He wanted that smoke. He's like, I can't, but he's smart because he's like, I can't let him go because I need to find out who sent him and
Facts.
why.
Right.
And so then that's why I got excited because I was like, oh shit, there's more to this than just like, oh, because it's kind. I'm not gonna lie, the original premise where they were like, yeah, we're gonna just put a bunch of people around her and formulate her life. She's gonna have a boyfriend, and then she's gonna have friends, and then you are just there because you're the strongest shinobi, and we just need you to protect her.
Right.
And he's like, oh yeah, good on me because I don't like talking to people.
Exactly. As long as I got a conversation, I'm good.
I'm good. And then he turns out to be the one person she seeks out to talk to.
Yep.
And it's like, oh, he's like, I'm stumbling, but then it comes to his moment to shine, to protect her, and he does.
Yep.
And that's like, oh shit, he's actually, and they say it a lot, right? They're like, oh, he's the strongest shinobi,
right?
Oh, he's this, that, and the third, right? You don't expect to see it happen. You don't expect to see him be like so able that quickly, in my opinion.
No, I would agree with that. I was could we see him in the first one? Like, okay, cool. You know, he does his little ninja mission. Now he's in high school. The thing that gets me is I'm interested in the backstory of the girl because if you remember in that first chapter, they're like, she has like like you said, her whole life has been regulated by this organization. She has the whole underworld is aware of this girl. People want her dead. It seems like she herself doesn't. I mean, maybe we get just like an uncle or something, but I feel like her biological parents are dead.
Yeah,
I'm just so curious. Like, what's so important about this girl? Like, is it just her uncle, her fam? She's related to like the most powerful people in the underworld. Is it something to where if anything happens, if she snaps, the world is screwed, type deal. I'm just curious, like, what is so, the mystery of why this girl, she's so important. I hope it's not something super simple, where it's like, oh, she is just like the underworld greatest, the daughter of the, the underworld's boss or whatever, or something like that. Like, it's something where it's like, we need to keep her content.
Maybe she has a power,
right?
Maybe
right.
She has something, right? Yeah, like, so that's kind of where I also am curious too, and that's why I feel like it has to be something deeper than she's just part of a like secret dark organization or whatever. It has to be something deeper because they so urgently send someone to kill her, right? Or kidnap her. So there's something about her we don't know, and I feel like it can't simply just be that she's part of a special family or something. She has to have something about her. And who knows?
Something.
Maybe the reason she's so quickly to like attach herself to the main shinobi is because I don't even know his name. And that's so disrespectful. But I only read one chapter. So
we only have 55 pages with this dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're not really.
It's kind of hard to go. But like she attached herself so quickly because she knows he's the one.
Yeah,
maybe that's her power is like she can tell like this is where I'm safe. Maybe she knows she's strong. Maybe she knows there's something about her, or maybe she's not strong, or she's just something that like is the key to something.
Right.
So
no,
we'll see, man. I got excited once I started reading it. What's crazy was what caught my eye on it was one, the name, but then two, the art style on the SJ. When I looked at it, I was like, wait, that looks kind of cool. And I just clicked on it and read the premise.
I feel that.
SJ gets me like that all the time.
That's how I started watching reading Ichi the Witch on there. So that one is it's a world where basically they have explained how they got there, where like magical beings are appearing and you can acquire their magic if you complete their trial, and some will have different trial. Like there's a water spirit where you have to drink like all of their water or whatever, and if you drank it you would be able to use their magic. But the catch is it only works for women. Only women are compatible with magic. Now in the first chapter, W women, you know what I'm saying, type shit. In the first chapter, shut up, Marcus. There is a it's like rampant. I forget what they call it. Magica. I don't think it's called magic. I had to look at it, but rampant, like super powerful magical spirit. They've been hunting him for years. He they can't capture him. Now the main character, we don't know much about him. All we know is he got abandoned in like the forest, and there's like a forest next to a town, and he trained himself to learn how to hunt. And so, it's a kid, it's a dude. And so like he first introducing him, he killed like this giant deer that was making things difficult on the mountain where he was at. And he brought the deer to the village. The village, like everybody in the village loves him. And he's just solely focused on like hunting. He actually runs into the magical spirit, but he runs away because he's like, I'm not ready to fight it yet. The strongest witch finds the magical spirit. They get into a fight. Finds out that she's about to kill him, but finds out she can't kill. Like he had a rule where like basically women can't kill him. The kid shows up, kills him, acquires his magic, and the magic that he has is he amplifies magic. So whatever regular spell he uses gets amplified. You know, the first thing is he accidentally used a spell and it put like a hole in the mountain, and he passed out for like 3 days. So basically now it's like the strongest witch, she's going to like just keep her eye on him, basically trying to use him to hunt magical spirits. And he has a thing where like he only hunts things that have killing intent. So if something doesn't have killing intent, he doesn't like he reacts to killing intent. Because even like the spirit that he absorbs him, the spirit like pops up sometimes, and the spirit tries to like basically be devil on the show, like, hey, you know, you could kill this witch and you could take over everybody. As soon as he said that, the kid like swiped a knife at the spirit. Didn't kill him because he's just a little spirit now attached to him. But like that's his whole deal, is he reacts to killing intent. So I think that aspect of his character is interesting. The fact that he's so far the only male witch in that universe is interesting. Though I feel like we're definitely going to encounter like other ones, but he's the first one of that world that I guess has been publicly acknowledged. So I read the first 3 chapters. Right now they're about to go he's about to get brought to like I guess the big city where they have all of the witches, where all the witches live or whatever, and like probably like stand trial or get into an academy or some arc like that. But yeah, so far it's interesting. I always love magic. I love the trope of either the one character that can't use magic and or they find some alternative like Black Clover, Mashley, Wistoria, and then just like, or they do use magic but they shouldn't be able to, like this kid. And so now it's like the mystery of, well, why can he use magic? Why is no other, if there is another like male, why I've never heard of him before? Where are the magical creatures coming from? Why are they so hot? Some of them so hostile. You know, it's a cool little concept. They already show like a world, because even when she's talking to a kid, she shows magical spirits from different areas. She's like, there's magical spirits in the library, in abandoned libraries, in the sea, and they show like bits of them, so you can kind of imply that they're going to be characters that you're going to run into at some point. So, and that just kind of like helps create that world building. So it seems interesting so far. I definitely see that one and Shinobi as ones that like, I mean, by summer next year, see either get an anime announced or there's already gets a release. So
okay, dang, that quickly for that one? Because how many chapters is it?
Let me see. Ichi the Witch is also hour mark.
Okay. I'm gonna quickly just throw in one that I'm reading that
Mhm.
I kind of like, but I'm just still kind of not sure about it. But it's called Kaidegami. Um,
Karigami.
yeah, it's about an abandoned child. He's left in the mountains outside of a city. The city, or the town that's like next door.
Mhm.
One of them recently got like destroyed by some type of monster of some sort, right? um, and then he visits that town, and they tell him, and then he goes back home, and basically the monster, he doesn't know who the monster is, but you find out he's been living with one. Now, he was abandoned in this mountain house a long time ago by his parents, who were killed by a monster. They don't say who.
Uh-huh.
But this monster that lives with him has been kind of raising him for whatever reason.
Say the name again?
Kaidegami.
Kaidegami.
Kaidegami. Kaedegami.
Oh, I found it. Okay. Hey yo.
Yeah. So the cover is pretty, you know. They really lean on that cover, by the way. They really lean on
Oh,
it.
they lean. Oh, it's leaning.
So I started reading it, and I kind of am interested in it a little bit.
Mhm.
I want to know more, but it very quickly tells you like it gets to the plot pretty quickly. And so I've only read one chapter.
Mhm.
Need to read more. But I think I just so far I would probably say it's like a nice 7 for me. It's probably not like if Shinobi to me is like an 8, this is like a 7.
Okay. Okay. I would right now Shinobi. I would give it a 6.5. Just
You
off
broke
the
up.
off. Oh, so hear me now.
Yeah,
All right. So right now for Shinobi, I would give it a 6.5. Oh my god,
you broke up
I saw it again. I actually saw it that time. So let's try this one more time. For Shinobi, I would give it a 6.5.
Okay.
And that's just off of the first chapter.
Yeah.
For Ishi the Wish, I would actually give it like a 7.5 to 8 range. Just again, I'm biased towards like magical societies, magic where magic shouldn't be happening. I love those kind of stories.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I would say 7.5 to 8. Now,
Okay.
as we were talking, I remember this is one of the first mangas I ever read. It's called Siren. I'm going to I'm going to reread it in anime, and the reason I thought of it because it got announced for release in 2026. And this manga is old, not old, like old relatively. Like it is Siren manga.
What are you reading it on?
It's actually in Shonen Jump.
Oh, is it?
Yep, it is in Shonen Jump. So I'm gonna reread it on there. It says that it was serialized from 2007 to 2010. So this is 16 years later that they are doing a anime for this, but it's absolutely worth it. I'll say like a quick synopsis of it is, and this is me trying to remember. Actually, let me read off of Wikipedia real quick. Okay, after defeating a bully for 10,000 yen, Ageha Yoshina heads home expecting a reprimand from his sister for breaking curfew. On the way, a nearby payphone rings, and upon answering, he hears only his own echo. Dismissing it, he hangs up but discovers a mysterious calling card inscribed with the word Siren. Intrigued, he visits his school's occult club and learns that Siren is an urban legend promising a 500 million yen reward to anyone who uncovers its truth. He finds a classmate's wallet belonging to Sakurako Amamiya, which had been hidden by other students. Inside, he spots an identical Siren card, and after returning it, Sakurako flees, whispering, "Save me," before vanishing. The next day, she is reported missing. And so that's just like the first.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's really good. Super interesting. It's about like psychic power. It's really, really good. So I am actually happy that it's getting anime adaptation. I didn't even think about it not having one, to be honest, because it's been a while since I read it. But 100% would recommend reading that one. Another one, and this one is. Let me make sure I'm looking.
Hold on, can I pause you real quick?
Yeah,
I
go
need
ahead.
to use the restroom. I'll be right back.
All right, wait. I'm actually gonna grab some water. Oh, yeah, okay. Another one I think you should read, and this one does have an anime. I hate this mic so much. So another one that I think you should read. Did they cut out that time?
No.
Okay, bet. And this one actually does have an anime. I haven't finished the anime, but I have finished the manga. Another one of like the first ones I ever finished. Actually, it's called Buso Renkin.
Buso Renkin.
Buso Renkin.
Okay.
I'll send you the name after this.
Okay.
But basically, it's like it's actually like Alchemist. It's a different take on Alchemist. It's okay. a little more similar to are they called Alchemist in The Gray Man? I think they are. No, never mind. They're called Exorcists. Never mind. But yeah, they're more of there's homunculus that are like alchemical monsters. And the main character kind of almost on like some Bleach shit.
Yeah.
He gets his heart pierced, so he's dying. A girl replaces his heart with they call it a kakugane, which is a alchemical device that's used to create a weapon. And the weapons take different forms depending on the user. And so his is like this spear, but yeah, she uses the Buso Renkin to replace his heart. So he becomes an alchemist warrior that way, and he has to like join them in fighting against like alchemist monsters. It's a fun story. I like the characters. I like the plot. Definitely like I think it's a shorter one. I say it's only like 10 volumes, but it's a good one. I would highly recommend reading or watching that. I would say reading. I can't recommend the manga, the anime, because I haven't watched it. But I just saw that one when I was scrolling on the Shonen Jump earlier. So I just added that one to my list.
Yep. One that I think you should really give a go is Demon Slayer. I don't know if you heard of it.
Your mic cut out.
Yeah. So one of them that I think you should give a try is called Demon Slayer. I don't know if you heard of it.
It's weird. He's coming out. It's like it's coming out in like the last 2 words specifically.
Really? Oh, okay. Yeah. Let me try Demon Slayer.
Did you say something?
Demon Slayer.
Are you talking, Marcos?
I'll send. Hold on. I'll just message it to you in Discord.
Okay, yeah.
Demon Slayer. Did you get that?
Cannot read message. I've never gotten that error before.
That's interesting.
Yeah, it's weird.
I'm just kidding. That's so funny. I was just scrolling through and I saw Demon Slayer was in SJ, and I was like, "Oh shit!" I should.
Just saw an opportunity. No.
Yeah. Anyways, you were talking about how you love magic, which brings us to a really good point. We went and watched, or we decided to watch The Banished Court Magician. Aims to become the strongest.
Yeah.
Okay, I got through 2 episodes.
I got through 1.5.
Okay.
So
you've read the manga and you liked it, right?
I have been reading it for a minute. It's been a while since I have read it, and I did like it.
Okay.
But this again is one of those where I think I just like the manga more.
Okay.
And
I'll tell you this.
Yeah.
I kind of enjoyed it. But it felt plain.
It feels very much same. Anime wise, it feels very plain. Some stuff happens in the manga that I don't know if the anime
doesn't happen.
Well, I don't know if it's happened yet in the anime.
Okay.
But or if I don't know how far it is, because
I mean they're only 4 episodes deep, right?
Okay, then it hasn't gotten to that part. So yeah, it does can definitely seem very plain, but there's
one thing I will say is the magic fighting is pretty cool.
It is.
It's pretty good. It's the anime intro, I like it. It's nice.
It is a nice intro.
Characters are interesting, right?
Yep.
So I like, for me, I could see myself watching way more. I just kind of crammed it in last night. And I will say this, I started the first 5 minutes in dub
Mm-hmm.
because as you know, I watch a dub mainly.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Same.
I switched it to Japanese. And
Oh,
this is not to
really?
discredit this is not to discredit any voice actors. I know it's hard voice acting, so I'm not trying to discredit anyone. I just felt more emotion. I switched it because I was like, you know what? Let me try it because I'm not really digging what I'm hearing here. So let me just try it. And I did, and I actually liked it more in sub.
Okay.
So maybe give that a go. Maybe that would help you like it a little bit more.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna try it because the voice acting was definitely a part of it.
A problem. It was. I will say it. It was a problem for me. I was like,
I didn't love it at all. And I'm gonna say this, for me, the issue with voice acting, when I rarely have I read a manga and loved the voice acting off rip. If I read the manga, it's like reading a book.
Because you have it in your head what you think this character is going to sound like.
Exact. Like for me, the spear guy had a more raspy kind of, almost like I won't say like Bakugo, even though the characters look very similar, but like, just like a raspier tone, and it's just this deep voice. And I'm like, that's cool. But the redhead didn't like that. Didn't like that voice at all. I'm gonna keep it a buck.
I didn't even get to her voice. I only heard his voice when he was a child at the beginning, and his sensei's voice. Didn't hear anything else after, because I literally, like, they got to the fishing part, and I was like, I'm gonna switch this. I'm gonna switch this. I don't think I can watch this like this, and I did, and then it was better. It was infinitely better.
It is crazy how I completely understand.
It was just infinitely better, and I think, because I will say, I think the voice acting was going to take me out really early. I really do think, and I'm not trying to discredit the voice actors. I'm sure they're very talented. I think it was the way that it was mixed. It just didn't feel mixed in properly. Like, it just didn't feel like that was their voices. And that could be production's problem, that could be director's problem, that could be anybody's problem other than the voice actor. Because when you're voice acting, you get the role, you're still gonna get directed on where to inflect, where, and all that stuff. So I'm not trying to discredit any of the voice actors. I'm just saying, for me, it was better sub, and I am someone who watches most everything in dub. Like, I think I've watched almost everything in dub.
Gotcha.
So yeah.
Yeah. No, I completely understand. I'm probably gonna switch to sub myself for that one, because that one was a rough watch. I'm
not surprised you got through 1.5 episodes of it. I'm gonna be so for real.
I'm gonna be like, I tend, like, if you look at my Crunchyroll right now, it's gonna tell you that, like, I'm at that half mark for the second episode. Now, ask me what happened in the second episode, can't tell you. But like, at some point, I realized I had just, like, kind of disassociated because the voice acting was just taking me out.
Yeah.
But
you were like, I just have to watch some of this. But
dead ass, I was like, I gotta watch that for the show.
I would be so for real. The way they kind of structured things in the beginning almost had me confused. I had to realize that, they went back and then back, and they went back in time, and then they went to the future, and then they went back in time. Now they're back in the future. Okay, I get where I'm at now.
Yeah.
So I think that kind of was hard for me to follow, but I think that's just because I was my first time watching sub in so long that I was like having a hard time paying attention to what was going on. But once I got a grasp of what everything was going on, I did like he meets the guild master in 2. I don't know if you got to that far.
They get that far
in episode 2.
Yeah.
And I did like the fight that they had against the guild master, and how he kind of garnered the respect of the guild master. And then they reintroduce the other 2 characters slowly after that, and it's like, oh, okay, now, like, okay, we're supposed to be in this story. I don't think we're ever gonna go back in time unless it's to talk about who his teacher was, because I think that's gonna become an important role later down the line. What his teacher, who was also a banished court magician,
Mm-hmm.
what role that's gonna play on him.
Yeah, it's That's why there's more. There's so much more to it. There really is.
Yeah.
And I even the part where I got to, I'm very much behind on it because it's been a minute. But there's a lot more to it and it's just it is an interesting story.
Yeah.
And I love their group dynamics. Like like I absolutely love their dynamics as a team. Like I love those groups where it's like they're concerned of each other because they're friends, but they're not like they're like, oh yeah, no, he can beat that. Yeah, no,
they still trust each other's strengths.
Right, exactly. Like I love little stuff like that.
So I don't know what you would rate it off of the 1.5 episodes you've seen.
Let me watch this up before
Okay, I'll give you my rating. If it was dubbed, that's like a 2, maybe a 1.
Okay.
Subbed bumps it up to like a good 6. I think it was decent. 6 out of 10.
Okay. Bet.
Because I did find myself being like, okay, I'm ready for episode 3, but I ran out of time, so I was like, I'll watch episode 3 later.
Valid. No, that's valid.
So
I think we should close it out, but I don't know if you disagree. We're at about hour and 24.
I'm down. Can we do one more thing?
I actually wanted to do another thing to end it, so we can do your thing first. I wanted to do Would You Rather. I found a website.
Okay.
That's like Anime Edition.
I kind of have a Would You Rather too.
Okay.
But this one is Naruto battles. Okay. I'm gonna give you 2 battles that happen in the show.
Okay.
You're gonna tell me which one you prefer over the other.
Okay.
All right. So the first one is Kaguya versus Team 7, Space Mommy versus Team 7 at the end, right?
The other one.
And then Shikamaru, Choji, Neji, and Kiba versus the Sound 4.
The other one. Yeah. Shikamaru.
Sound 4.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
100%.
Next one is
also Team 7.
Choji.
Really? Really? Hey, I know we had a conversation about people overhating on Sakura, which I agree with. But really? Is that what the website said, or is that you?
It's the website. It's not me, bro.
Okay.
That was the first match. I was just giving you the first one. I knew the answer. Don't come at me, bro.
I just wanted to double check. Because really,
right, this one is the Chunin exam. Choji versus Dozu. You know the sound ninja that has So yeah, Choji versus Dozu.
Or
Sasuke versus Orochimaru.
Sasuke versus Orochimaru. Choji versus Dozu is a fantastic fight. Sasuke versus Orochimaru, especially, that's how we get introduced to this Sannin, who, by the way, on the later episode, we need to talk about how absolutely underwhelming that shit is. Like, being a Sannin means nothing.
Yeah, I want to talk about that next week for sure.
Yeah,
because we will get more into that talk for sure.
Because that yeah, okay.
Yo, you're gonna get so mad at these fights right now.
Oh gosh, what's the next one?
So we got Killer Bee versus Kisame, or Sakura versus Ino.
Respectfully, the first one.
Yeah, Killer Bee versus Kisame was actually a good fight, but Sakura versus Ino was the most non-fight there could ever be.
It was 80% mono dialogue. Like, what are we talking about? It was her being in the other one's mind, and then she got back about it.
Out.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it was the most. Oh, okay. I don't even want to get too far into that. All right, Naruto versus Orochimaru, or Kakashi versus Zabuza.
I gotta give it to Kakashi versus Zabuza because
it's such a good fight.
It's such a good fight. It shows us there was those first assassins that they ran into that Kakashi took care of. Like, so we know he's cold and he's got white hair, right? Like
he's the coldest character.
He's the coldest character. Like, half his face we don't see it. He's cold.
Yeah,
it's just what it is.
Yeah,
this is now the first time we see him use Sharingan in the fight, and it's just. I mean, I can't do it, but I can't tell you how many times I've done the
yes, bro. That scene alone gives this fight, and also just the beginning. Sabuza shows up with a sword straight into the tree and is standing on it, looking behind, looking back, and he's like, "Yo,
facts.
You're in my realm now. You stepped into my zone, motherfucker." And so, yeah, I'm a guy. I agree. Though Orochimaru versus Naruto, this is the first time you see Naruto's nine tails slip out and everything. In a fight that like really pushed him past his limits.
Well, no, because we technically saw that when they were fighting Haku.
Yeah, yeah, but
first heartbreak
to
by
the
the way.
extent where it was out of control. Because this is where he lost control.
No, because he lost. If I remember correctly, he lost control with the fight with Haku. Well, the one against when, because you remember when Orochimaru had the big old snake, and this is shooting exams, and then Naruto stopped it, posing like a gangster with the two kunai on both sides of my head, and then he looked at Sasuke, and his eyes was red, and he had like the whiskers, but he was like, to me, it seemed like he was fighting back control, like fighting back losing control. And he was looking at Sasuke like, you scared? Or what's wrong, scaredy cat or something like that? Which then triggered, right, coming from the fox, which then
so true.
Which then like pushed like Sasuke to be like, okay, let me man up and actually like fight here. So I think that's a good. I would.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I see what you're saying. All right. So the next one is funny enough is Naruto Sasuke versus Haku or Tenten versus Tamari. Yeah. Just go ahead and
what is this matchmaking?
I don't know. I'm just gonna go ahead and pick the one that we both agree.
Yeah.
The
Naruto
one Sasuke.
Let's do the ones where like jutsus were used by all sides, and not the one where.
Can we talk about how Tenten was like just the most like biggest letdown of a character? I feel like she could have been cold if they wanted to make her cold, but they decided to make her so basic.
She did not. Her secret technique was throwing a bunch of shit. her move was a poltergeist.
She was literally Mary Poppins with a scroll,
like dead ass. She was like secret art poltergeist in the kitchen. Ooh, like that's it.
This is a good one. Hold on. Hidan and Kakuza versus Asuma team, or Kiba and Kankuro versus Sakan. This is tough.
I gotta give it to the first one because
hands down, I think Asuma's team wins this because this is a pivotal moment in the anime. But
and it's two fights in one. It's because it's Shikamaru versus Hidan, and then everybody else versus is it what's his name?
Kakuza.
Kakuza. Yeah, because especially when you find out that Kakuza. The fact that they didn't expand on this, but they're talking about the alien mill. Like he fought the first Hokage.
Yeah.
Like and that just. Oh no, I'm gonna get on this tangent. Like Naruto they just randomly drop like just fire like facts
lore.
They never get talked about.
They negated so much fire lore at the end of it that it just you're right.
To this day, I don't know how the first Hokage died. Well, fuck you mean they're cloning his cells? How do we get here? Yeah,
true. And then also Kiba and Kankuro, that fight was pivotal for Kiba, but it wasn't. I still commend him because Kiba and Kankuro versus Sakan, because that was a tough fight for Kiba alone. Just Kiba's growth throughout that fight was insane. Yeah, but nonetheless, Asuma teams, that one was tough. That's a tough loss. So I'll give it there. All right, Shikamaru versus Kin or Naruto versus Sasuke. I mean, I love Shikamaru, but like that was such a non-fight for him, in my opinion.
Kin, which one was Kin?
That's from the Chunin exams. It's like I think he was a sound.
One of the three little sound. Oh, it's him versus the girl that he made just get a concussion.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it to the two main characters. That fight. I'm gonna
that fight.
yeah.
Okay, this one's good. Naruto versus Gaara or Naruto versus Kakuza.
Did Naruto end up settling that fight with his new technique?
Which one? The Kakuza one?
Yeah, with the didn't he settle that with the Rasen Shuriken?
Yeah, that's
and
when
that was like
I
the
think
first
that's when
time
he used the.
Yeah,
that's the first time you see the Rasen Shuriken.
Nah,
I mean the Gaara Naruto one though. You gotta remember this is where this is when they like. They felt each other's soul while fighting.
Yeah,
this to me is the equivalent of when he fought Sasuke and they were like talking through battle.
Yeah, I gotta give it to Naruto versus Gaara. No, and
yeah,
you know what's funny? Some of the best fights in Naruto are versus Gaara. Lee versus Gaara, Sasuke versus Gaara, Naruto versus Gaara, right?
Damn, even the Akatsuki versus Gaara.
Even the Akatsuki versus Gaara. Sasori?
Yeah, Sasori versus Gaara. Yeah. Damn. True. That's some good fights. All right, Shikamaru Temari versus Tayuya, the sound ninja, and then or Neji versus Kitamura, the dude with hella arms.
I want to give it to
Neji took him on by himself. I'm just gonna say that.
That's the reason I feel like I need to give it to Neji here.
And you learn so much about Neji's like strength in this one, in my opinion. I'm gonna give it to Neji.
Just another Hode character in Naruto, bro.
I know.
Somebody
too tired to save his own life.
I'm too tired. I'm trying so hard not to be triggered because like it's somebody said.
No,
I think somebody said, or either somebody said this or the author said this, that they did it to like motivate Naruto. How much more motivation does he need?
This motherfucker was watching his village get dismantled. What?
He's in a war. I think he's pretty motivated.
Yeah. Guy Naruto Kakashi versus Obito. Hinata versus Pain.
First one.
Yeah.
100% the first one.
Yeah. Because I'm just be honest, Hinata gets bodied quickly.
Yeah, 1000%. Which is great. It was great for Naruto at the time, but help him go crazy. But yeah, no, I'm gonna go with the one that was like a fight.
Yeah. All right. I think we're gonna end it on this one. This is the last one.
Okay.
Team 7 versus Orochimaru or Sasuke versus Naruto.
Sasuke versus Naruto. Again, Team 7 versus Orochimaru.
This
I'm not trying to be that person, but I feel
well, when you said it the first time, you got to remember this was Team 7 when Sakura was the first question was Team 7 when Sakura had her abilities and she was actually kind of strong. But I do agree. Yeah, again, team
actually kind of strong.
Okay.
Sakura was actually kind of strong at the start of Shippuden.
No, at the end, bro. It was against No, I'm talking about the first fight.
I know what you're saying. I'm saying Sakura was only ever kind of strong at the start of Shippuden when her and Naruto took on Kakashi to do the whole ring exercise. What the fuck did she really do to Kaguya? What, punch her one time?
She healed the village, bro.
W. No, I'm not taking away from that. But this whole Team 7 versus anybody shit is getting old.
Yo, every team needs a support, bro. She was support, dog. she was running support.
She was running support before she was running support. That's the problem. She didn't even have the ability to heal.
I agree with you. Naruto versus Sasuke. This was the second one. This is when they both had Chidori and Naruto had Rasengan. So I agree.
No, 100%. Yeah, and it's I don't.
I was just trying to stand up for Sakura because I'm tired of this. Hey, bro. I understand it. I get what people are saying.
I want to understand. I don't hate Sakura, but also I'm pretty realistic.
Team 7 actually never fought like anybody. It was as a team.
As a team, Team 7 fought Kakashi. That's the only.
Yeah. He read a book the whole time too.
Yo, you understand? And he wasn't like he didn't even really lose. He just like, cool, y'all pass. Friendship.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh, bro.
Time to wake up, wipe the crust out your eyes. Me and Big Mike about to take up your time. It's the shake up. I'm about to enter in my prime. Hit you with a Cheeto to your right.